what's going on. Appreciate everybody for tuning back in. For those who was just in the previous live, for some reason I lost sound again, but we back. But I'll be honest with you. Um, if you was just tuned in recently, you see we was cooking, and we cooking on good cylinders. Appreciate everybody that's tuning back in. Those might just be tuning in. Um, Again, this is just the part two of the previous live. Previous live stream just lost sound for some reason again, but we back nonetheless. So we still gonna continue to talk on this topic because again, that's something that's very disturbing. Yeah, what's going on? Cool gamer, what's going on? Yeah, we back, baby. Again, for those who might have just been tuning in or tuning back in, apologies. I don't know what the hell happened, but we back, baby. I'm starting to really believe something. Starting to believe that every time you really start cooking on topics like this, especially when it's passionate, yeah, they try to hate. Oh yeah, my fault, my mouth, baby. Marlene, what's going on, baby? Now, for those who was just in here, you already know how I'm doing. Oh, I'll be honest with you. There should be again no way in God's green earth that you allow and push your kid to do the unthinkable. And I'm sorry. Well, StreamYard shouldn't be ending nothing, Marlene, knowing I pay for this mother. My fault. I don't like that. That's the second time I was cooking on some real content and you done cut my sound off. Some again, you young men and women out there need to be mindful on who you laying up with and who you even bringing kids in the world with. No, and that's the problem. That young girl did not have to lose her life because of senselessness on both ends. Trust me. You're both gonna pay for that. In the worst way, you're both gonna pay for that. I'm sorry to say it. I'm really being truthful on that. Fellas, you out here doing what you doing unprotectedly, expect your health to be compromised. The same thing with you women. Expect your health to be compromised. At what cost? Just to get that thrill? That thrill ain't that damn important. I'm sorry to say it that way. I'm from the era where, man, listen, if we ain't have it, we wasn't just doing shit. And if we thought to do something, we better be still sticking with that after that. It wasn't gonna be no mini roll and that's not happening. It just wasn't happening. Bronze, what's going on, my guy? That's the type of shit you gotta be mindful of. You know? Now again, this young girl done lost her life because of senselessness. I hope that God watch over that child because again, it doesn't matter. Because I'm supposed to be. Don't come over here with that shit. And you
Happy
my
New
bad,
Year's.
I want to hear that shit. I saw you 20 times. You're like, I don't want to hear shit.
Nigga, I've been
I don't
having
want.
some trouble on my YouTube. I was gonna ask you about that. I can't sign on my YouTube.
Just you on my scalp. What did you do now? My fault,
I
y'all.
don't
What did you do
know.
now?
I don't know. Something I got something about a comment that I made.
How the fuck? It's always you, man. Making my damn scalp hurt.
It's not my fault. The nigga said something like it was I wasn't up for it. So my nigga,
You
you
gotta
can't
be my.
carry guys
It don't matter.
everybody by
It
that
don't
style.
listen. It don't. My bad, y'all. I gotta give counseling right now. You don't give a damn, son. You know these niggas. They sense it. Come on, man.
It's so oh 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 I thought they had
Uh,
a fucking baby.
no, they not. No, they not playing with nobody.
I thought
And
they
if you
had
went off
me.
the deep end, they definitely ain't playing around. Oh, you think it's a game? Watch this. Hold this for a minute.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
come on
something
now.
about this shit is all for a good time. So I'm just being a guest and everybody's shit now.
Go sit in the corner forever.
It's
Take that.
not my fault. You should have
It's
never
no.
said something about the
You got
LGBTQ.
you from the
Like he said
block.
it.
I don't want to hear that. You from the block. You know how to
Not
handle shit.
everybody that is gay or fucking bi or gay or lesbian is a fucking predator. I'm sorry, it's not. And I told him off. I'm sorry.
It's a way you say it. It's not about what you say. It's how you
Oh my
fucking
goodness.
say it.
I
My
do
bad,
agree.
y'all. I'm about to really
All
see.
right, my sorry.
This is why I got this damn avatar for
But just
y'all.
be
My
happy.
bad.
Some of the shit was in Spanish.
I don't care. You out them niggas can't translate. It's Google, mother. Get away from me, man. It's too early. My scalp. Damn, God, why y'all keep bringing these wrong people in my life? Damn. Come on, man. If anything, see me later on. I'll figure out what the hell happened. All right, Tay probably say, yeah, you can't say nothing or post nothing for a little. Who knows? But they only doing something.
Facebook. I go over here. I don't get in the
They
field.
only doing something, right?
All
You
right,
in
the shit
YouTube?
happened on
How
December,
you in
November.
YouTube jail? You ain't even a go. My bad,
All
Joe.
right, my bad. You know I'm a BTS fan and shit like that. So you know certain shit I am a fan of.
Come on, Wilmy. Come on. Come on. So that's a
I'm
new
starting
year.
2024 a little bit too rowdy.
Started 2024 with your scalp hurting. Go on about your
No, telling
business.
people off.
And then I got another one about to make my scalp hurt. Look, the block about to fuck with me right now, y'all. My bad. No, but see, this thing though. Again, that in its entirety is the most
But I
fucked up
made a new
situation.
page.
I ain't trying to hear that. Leave me alone. Man, scalp hurt.
It's the fact that you only wear purple in one way, bro, and it's on the sneakers. Just because you wear purple, bro,
Bartholomew.
it doesn't mean you wear purple. This just says purple. It's not even purple.
Yeah, what's the name?
Nah, we
Oh,
ain't
my
back in
bad.
no violence. Come on, word. Don't come in here with that madness. Yeah.
What
See,
happened?
this is why I got this damn avatar. See, everybody got a plan till they get punched in their scalp piece. On.
We ain't
Nah.
happy about 2024 Wilma.
Nah, shit.
I
2024
got
Wilma
mad
trying to
feels
tell
on me.
people
I ain't
off.
trying to.
Run
You gonna be out here?
for a little bit.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back inside, niggas. I gotta go to work tonight.
I ain't gotta hear that. Go on about your business. See, that's exactly why your channel done got the little boot boots already. Bye bye.
Oh, it's with my full name too. That's fucked up, right?
It's only just begun. Nah, my bad. You already know how they do me on the block. But again, you young men and women out there gotta really, again, see life for what it is. Yeah, you want to carve into your own person, but you don't necessarily give your energy to the wrong people neither. Oh no, I know that part. Listen, I don't even know what she look. I don't want to know what she said or did. I know her already. My scalp hurt. Pray for me, please. Pray for me. These the people I'm supposed to deal with. In my 50 Cent voice. Nah, but you gotta think about it. You gotta start peeping everything, even down to a red flag. I'm sorry, you have to. If you know this person is trying to keep you away any way, shape, or form from family, friends, or anybody that they know for now. That's a red flag right there. Nah, hold up, y'all. Hold up, y'all. Don't make fun of my homegirl. That's one of my road dogs. She learning. She learning. She new to this shit too. So trust me, she learning. She learning. And that's the main thing. Anything that just feel like it's you gotta go. Even down to the first stroke of violence. Prime example. There should be no reason why I'm sitting around that. If you just happen to punch me in my face for no reason, oh nah, I know what to do from this. No violence on any angle should ever be tolerated. Because again, it's about solid communication. And if you can't communicate on the scale of the way y'all could fix what y'all need to fix, then fixing for the common good of that child. Don't put your child in that situation. Sorry, like it's an unsettling feeling again to know that that child is going to grow up not really knowing or having any real anything in depth about their parents. And God forbid, like I said, who don't know. I didn't fully read into that. I hope that she do have somebody family wise that's going to be able to raise and take care. Because if not, I'm sorry, another one going to the den for what? Again, you youngins are gonna have to get in control of your emotions. Start opening up your mouth. Start talking. You can talk for everything else, even down to disrespecting, but you can't open your mouth and be honest about what's going on with you. And then again, you got some of these parents that are encouraging these type of fucking outlandish things. Yeah. Oh, fuck, what the hell? Ain't somebody fighting on the corner. My bad, y'all. Real spill, what's going on, baby? And again, appreciate everybody that's retuning in from earlier. Apologies, I don't know why I lost. Yeah, StreamYard don't like me when I'm on these topics. I know that. I know that, and I'm blaming y'all for that, man. Stop messing with me when I'm cooking, man. Don't worry, you gonna get a piece. You gonna get a piece. I'm sorry, but the red flag should always be a sign for you to go. But you better make sure that those are the exact red flags that, again, might cause you some sort of harm. If it ain't, then you're gonna have to just communicate and try to keep things on the up and up. If you young men are out there with somebody and you making a mistake or you made a mistake or you just purposely messed up whatever, you gotta take accountability for whatever. You know, and that's what I'm saying. That is the most saddest thing out of all of that. Because again, look who's left holding the ball. Look who's left alone in the world, basically. Don't make no sense. And it's damaging again because now family is torn apart from the fabric. Torn apart from the fabric because of that situation right there. Young men, start making better judgments on things. Same thing with you young women. Start making better judgments on things. Shay, what's going on, baby? This is what I'm saying. Yeah, I know real spill, but see, that's the thing. I don't know what happened. I had microphone sound and that shit just clonked out. And I ain't say nothing that I know for a fact would have got me clonked out. It's probably in the area I was walking in, but it is what it is. We back nonetheless. For those who might have been lost in the source and just chiming back in and what I was speaking about earlier, you might have to catch that replay. Um, but again, that's the saddest thing about it. We just had a conversation a while back about the young woman, that woman killing her. Like it's a repeated cycle. If it ain't the kids killing the kids, it's the adults killing the adults over emotion, over misinformation. Again, you made a mistake. All right, you have to take accountability for that mistake. I've always felt like this. Again, it's about who you let into your life on that scale. I'm sorry. Are you ready? What's going on, baby? Brothers, what's going on, fool? Told you we back. What's going on? About to say my man got a dog basket. Oh shit, where the little dog at, man? But it's the saddest part about it all because again, once you get to that level, um, it becomes way different. It ain't about you no more. It's about the little ones, and they should count more than anything. That's what I'm saying. It's a common problem we seeing. There's some of you that need to look. You are building a family with somebody. If even at some point you are unhappy, you need to open your mouth and say something before it gets to any other level of a confrontation that shouldn't have to be had. If you're not in it for the long haul, don't put yourself in that predicament. I'm going to say that again. If y'all not in it for the long haul together, don't bother. You're not just wasting time. You blocking your own blessings 9 out of 10. See, the problem with some of y'all is that you desperate to be with somebody, but in the same token, you're not taking responsibility for what it's supposed to be. Sorry, you ain't doing that. I think that's the saddest thing. You know me. No, I got to be petty on that. You know, just in case, you know. I'm not playing. This is a whole new year when it comes down to the content. How you doing? I don't got time for the madness and people trying to be stupid when we talking about real life situations. If you're not going to be a part of that talk, you're not going to be a part of how we come and try to fix, get up out of here. Appreciate you, real spill, baby. Again, you got to be mindful of who you embedding into your life. If you're going to bring a kid in the world with somebody, you better make sure y'all at least on the same page when it comes down to how y'all going to raise and how y'all going to not upset the balance. When you upset the balance, you mess up everything else. What's going on, my guy? Show. Then again, why should these kids have to come up in the world lost? Why should they have to come up in the world not knowing either parent? It is time for y'all to think before you do. I think that's the most critical thing you can do. It's not worth risking your life, taking somebody's life, and then destroying the lives around you. Those consequences and repercussions hurt too much. And it speaks volumes again when you can allow your emotions to override everything. Again, with somebody, even if it ain't the person you really want to be with. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, it's just my view and opinion on it. If you really didn't want to be with the person, you wouldn't have gone that far anyway. You wouldn't have allowed your lust basically to override your loyalty factor or anything else along that line. Serious, what's going on, baby? No, it's all right. I had to restart this live. I was already starting the live and lost sound. So I'm just dusting off what I started. Um, Again, that's crazy. Look how many young women and young men have lost their lives over senseless acts of violence that didn't even need to happen, especially domestic. Like, come on, now. It's tragic. I don't think it's fixed. But again, it works on both angles. And in order for things to work, even if both of you have done wrong, you need to take accountability for this. I've always said if you really not prepared or going the links with certain people, you shouldn't put yourself in the hot seat. Then guess what? You just have to learn from that mistake and then learn to move from it. It's just about moving correctly. Again, it's not about y'all no more. It is about soul safety and the soul progression of children. And I'm sorry because that's the worst type of upbringing for a child. Not having either parent to go to talk to. Think about it. Even if they get raised properly and everything else, guess what? When they have their own, they ain't gonna have no real memory of their parents to speak of. That don't make no sense. It don't make no sense at all. It is about safety, and it's also about progression. Now, again, I would say on either end, if you have made mistakes, wouldn't matter if it was cheating, wouldn't matter if it was just verbal abuse, whatever. Look here, if you made mistakes somewhere down the line, y'all need to fess up to those mistakes and then move from there. And even if you're going to try to keep a balance, even if y'all do separate, make sure it's a balance where there's no violence, there's no doubts, there's no none of that. Don't mess up the structure of what you got. You was blessed to even bring creation into the world. Nah, don't mess that up because of your emotions and your yeah. Get in tune with your emotional intelligence. I'm telling you, it will work. Truth, what's going on, baby? You shouldn't allow your peace, no matter what the situation is, to be deterred by anything. Again, you gotta solely make the right decisions. If you with somebody, then you with them. There should be no doubts on why you together, no none of that. Again, it's about having a common balance. And if you know you ain't ready for no type of strapped down relationship or anything else, you need to let it be known from Jump Street so that person can make their decision if they still gonna interact with you on any level or not. I feel when you don't be honest with people and bring everything to the forefront, that causes confusion. That causes damage right there. And again, I want the young fellas to understand this because I was saying this earlier and I might have got cutting off, but I'm gonna say it again. There's no, and I mean absolutely no way a doctor is calling you and giving you any type of medical information over the phone. No way. And if they do something like that, that again, that's illegal. You can't do that. So the fit of rage, you drove over an hour and a half to go confront somebody you got a child with to accuse them of giving you an STD when that person didn't even have one. Make it make sense. And the fact that the mother had the nerve, I'm sorry, I don't feel bad for neither one of them because you both was a part of a destruction of a family, regardless to what. So his child, your grandchild, got to go in the world without knowing neither one of you. And even if they do get a chance to know you, guess what? You done solely missed out on too much time. And who's to say if that person even want to be around you because of what happened? Come on now, let's keep it real. How do you think a child would react if they did grow into the world and found out this is what happened? Come on, that's not right. You already know real spill, baby. BMF, you ain't come back in here with my scratch your tickets yet. Hold on, I had to interrupt this lesson real quick. You ain't come back in here with my scratch your tickets, man. Come on, son. Come on, man. And I think that's the saddest thing about it all. There's some of you who are falling for a trap. And again, there's some of you parents who need to get your claws out of people. You too emotionally invested into what's going on in your children's lives, even after into adulthood. Like you gotta stop that. I wouldn't care if that was your only baby or if that's multiple babies. You can't delve in everybody's situation. You need to find your own situation. There's some of you who are out there single and bitter. And again, because I'm saying it from the standpoint, there's no real men I know, or any real men that I know for a fact would even go that far as to make sure that a balance is broken, especially when it comes to the children. Sorry, it's not happening. Bitterness and just all in all hate cause for disaster. And I feel bad again. No, that's a whole fact. GJ, but that's what I'm saying. Ain't no, but this is what I'm saying. In most situations, nah, they ain't gonna tell you to come in that damn office. They ain't trying to divulge nothing. And honestly, that I feel like you shouldn't have to. Mo, we back, baby. Appreciate everybody that's retuning back in. But this is what I'm saying. Like that, how does that work? You let the anger and aggression get to you. And again, how could you, as an adult, pull your child out of character, even as an adult? I couldn't think to call my grown son or my grown daughter any type of B's, N's, or anything along those lines. It wouldn't happen. Again, some of y'all have to be mindful on how you raise kids too. This ain't no preachable moment. This is a teachable moment for real. You want your kids to resent you, or you want them to represent you. You want them to represent you. You need to do the same thing and do what's necessary. Stop saying and doing certain things around them, and stop up raising them in the madness. And again, to some of you young men and women out there, you might not want to hear nothing. You might think, oh, okay. Well, like I said, you find out the hard way what the consequences are for not being safe if you're going to be out here being hot and fast. You'll find out. And don't let you be in a situation where you really do come from good parents and they don't even know what's going on. You going to lie to them? Better not. Man, some of you young men and women out there, even some of you older folks out there who are wilding right now, some of y'all already been subjected to specific diseases that's not going away at all. And you doing things on a flare up, you doing things unprotectedly, you are spreading the same illness and disease. Some of y'all need to again think about your health and think about the health of others. There's some of y'all so turned up just for that portion of it, you're not thinking. And when you're not taking the chance as far as diseases, you're taking the risk of pregnancy. If you seriously are not trying to be bound down to this one person, don't do it. Think before you do. It's for the sole purpose and the benefits of yourself. Again, love yourself and educate yourself. Who else gonna do it? Critical situations that don't need to be happening. You look like it. Again, I think that's the craziest part about it all again. And I feel bad for any child that has been a part or been a victim to that. That's what I'm saying. You gotta stop. Gotta stop being so emotional. Cooler heads have to prevail a lot of times. Y'all gonna have to get it together. And again, don't get yourself all worked up to where you messing up your own life. Again, stop provoking the wrong buttons. Sorry, but the more you keep that going, shoot, more destruction you cause. That's what happens when you've been smoking that Eddie Murphy rock. My fault, y'all. My fault, y'all. This is what happens when you smoking that Eddie Murphy rock. See? Yeah. No matter you smoking that Eddie Murphy, so my girl like to party all the time with the barbecue. Come on, son. No, again, think about it. You know, why would you put yourself in that much danger? Why would you leave your child out there, stuck on stranded? And see, knowing those effects, guess what? When they get older and find out the truth on the situation, that again breaks them down. Never know how much damage you can do, even coming further into the future because of your actions. Young men out there, get it together. And again, you ain't trying to get locked down for no 18 years, 21 years of your life. You better think, not once but twice. How much is it really worth? And if you definitely ain't prepared on all angles to even be in that situation, you definitely don't need to be thinking about that. They have consequences, I'm telling you.
Oh shit! I did not even know you was on the phone. What you doing? What you just got up?
Don't make no sense for real. I'm sorry, y'all, but that's the worst thing in the world. Again, just taking a life for what?
You want to come up here and talk?
Taking a life for what? Because of irresponsible actions. Take accountability for the things that you don't. Trust me, that's going to be something that shows prosper growth. Nah, you know that fool ass shit go up after it was coming down. Some bitch. My bad, yeah. For those who again might have just been tuning in, you're gonna catch that replay definitely from the previous one before I lost Sam. We appreciate you for dropping those links, serious baby.
He said it, not me. I asked him to do that.
I'm sorry, but that should be the last thing that comes to your mind. Saying that this person ain't worth life, especially somebody that was blessed enough to help you create life. That's on both angles. You men and you women out there, you have to get in control.
And I'm glad he's coming over here too.
Crazy. Sorry. It's an unhealthy situation, for real. Unhealthy. Now again, we know every situation is different, but it still don't negate from the fact when it's all said and done, and there's kids involved, it ain't about y'all no more. It's time to get back to that realization. And don't upset a balance because you can't get in control of it. So I'm telling you, you're gonna have to have a common ground of what's most important for that child. And again, it's about their safety, their well-being, and their education, and their progress in life. It is sad to think about that, though. And again, RIP, RIP, and prayers and condolences to that family. Because again, sad. Another tragic event that just destroyed the family balance. And again, there's some of you who are out there not trying to let go of what's going on. Let it go. Come on now. When you become not just solely your destruction, but your kids' destruction, that is the worst fate that anybody could ever have to deal with.
No, your shopping cart came like, yeah.
James number 8. What's going on, my guy?
That shit back.
Matrix, what's going on? James, what's going on? I see both Jameses up in here. Fuck you. Hold on one second. No, you didn't come in here with that Bob Marley motherfucker. Hold on, son. Hold on.
That nigga shit through, right?
Come on now. Hold up, man. You don't get out of here at that Sprague Benz. Come on, son. Cowboy, what's going on? Ain't nobody worried about him. Ain't nobody worried about Damian Gong Marley the third. Out of here.
Need a little bit of weed though.
Come on, son. You doing too much, son. You doing a little too much.
This shit.
You doing a little too much.
Strong.
My bad, y'all.
That shit did me dirty. Like, I was sitting there, I'm like, oh.
See, you're a Debbie Downer. You're a Debbie Downer. No, but again, you gotta solely be mindful of every move and calculated decision you make in your life. You want to come down to raising your family. Never allow the emotions to override the logical thinking process. Destroying your family, that ain't the logical sense. Time to remember that. Get back in the notion of coming together and rising together. Court, what's going on, baby? Coming over here, sneaking out the shadows, baby. Again, appreciate you, serious, baby. Working harder than Master P and No Limit Soldiers, baby. Healing prayers of those who definitely need it right now. For those who might have just been coming in, I was just finishing off what I started earlier. Sorry, but some of you are gonna have to come to that conclusion that sole purpose in life, once you are building, especially with a family, is keeping that family intact, keeping the progress going. And again, just taking accountabilities on both ends. Because guess what? It's not always going to be one person's fault solely. And again, I would advise you. Be careful on the decisions you make in life. And if you ain't prepared for them, you better start getting prepared for them now. I'm sorry, but that's just sitting on my soul right there. Really feel bad for all of these children who have been victims to that. In some situations, we already know it's just pure calculated evil. You know that. You should never make that type of drastic mistake in life, because you can't get back your life. especially when you're gonna end up being in the jail doing life. Again, it's about love, compassion, but also just the understanding. You're not always gonna get what you want in life, and that's the same for some of you parents who have raised these kids into adulthood. You're not always gonna get what you want. You might have wanted your child to be with a specific person. They might have chose somebody that actually does complete them and make them happy. So why be a nuisance to that? That's how some of these situations end up being caused. It be the meddling of the bitter people. Get that bitterness out your heart and find some way to make yourself happy. If your children are happy more than anything, you should be happy about that. Again, you still want to be showing examples to your kids even when you get into your golden ages. Again, you want your kids to resent you or you want them to represent you. Let that ball go over your head.
From the tip. From the tip.
Because I'm sorry, that ain't fit. Not fair to those kids. Because again, they ain't asked to be here. But why they are here, you all supposed to be responsible on all levels. And if you feel you got to get away from certain situations because it might be violent, I would advise either one go do so. Because again, they shouldn't be subjected in any way. Should be shouldn't be that. Should not be subjected to that in any way, shape, or form. Sorry. That's going to leave a psych trauma, possibly damage them for life. Probably mess around and end up taking their own. Some people have gone to that point. LSP, what's going on, baby? Chicken, what's going on, my guy? Yeah, life is a struggle. Life is going to be whatever you make it. Key word is to try to make it. If you know you're in the best position on all cylinders of life, try to keep a fair balance. Keep yourself grounded and humble. Go watch and see how things prosper. Solely just about making sure you keep the right people and the right type of elements to keep you on a positive road to glory. You might not like what's being said. You might not like the fact that I'm the one saying it, but you need to accept it. And for those who just might have been tuning in, y'all can catch the first part of this live. But again, I think that's a black eye for the community regardless. Never know how many lives really got affected behind that. Start loving yourselves, start thinking for yourselves, and start moving in the best direction. Again, can't nobody in life stop you from anything. Only person that can stop you is yourself. Well, it may be that higher power.
I was about to say, you got one man nigga.
No, I ain't forget about him.
G to the O to the O O O.
I ain't forget about that. But, nonetheless, nothing else should stop you. Oh, yeah, another thing you would want to do again is worry about your health. Telling you, for everybody that need to hear that, I don't care what you think you're doing. You want to be out here hang banging and slinging, guess what? You better make sure you wrapped up. Or mess around and get that clap up. You already know that. That being said, though, Get my ass up out of here and figure out lunch. It's gonna be another long day. Oh, it's gonna be another long work shift. Jesus Christ. But again, for those who might just tuned in, catch the first part of this replay. Appreciate everybody that tuned in for this conversation. And again, hopefully some of you did get something out of this. Nah, real, I'm dead ass. Cause come on now, y'all being irresponsible. You don't know who laying with who, and even if you think you know, you might not know. They might not even know. That'd be the saddest part about it. Telling you, you don't want nothing burning. You don't need to see. You don't want nothing burning. Like, you don't want nothing burning. Telling you, keep yourself safe and keep yourself wrapped up at all costs. I can't tell you what to do with your life. I can just give you a nice little word of advice. Let me get up out of here. I could be back tonight, definitely with a open conversation. And apologies last night. Yeah, it was one of those. It was one of those, but nonetheless, shout outs to those who definitely was bringing the content. Feel y'all gotta catch some replays. Again, this is the conversations that might be uncomfortable, but they need to be had. And for any parent that's being a part of your own child's detriment and their own downfall, you need to be a part of the punishment and the consequences of what, because that's not real parenting. That's irresponsible parenting. Time for some of y'all to stop trying to uphold certain things and wrong too. So yeah, I'll dig deep into that part. Let me get up out of here, definitely. But it was always a blessing to bring something, and I'll definitely be back tonight. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. Everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love, and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real bills. Oh, before I get up out of here, you see this damn Avatar, man?
The movie?
No, I'm talking about no damn movie. I'm talking about my Avatar, man. There you go. Happy Thursday to everybody that pulled in. I know most of y'all gonna have a good weekend. Look, Iron Nate Tyson over here. I'm not playing with none of y'all. I'm not playing with none of y'all. I'm gonna keep bringing this work. Hopefully, everybody have a smooth one. Still morning on the west, I know. Hopefully, y'all have a great breakfast. Top of the evening, everybody in the UK. Yeah, happy Friday to you, future babies. Gotta keep remembering y'all too. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.